have a new Jordan 4 Military Blue official drop day. Here's how we're going to grab them for retail. We're going to be covering JD Sports and Finish Line exclusive access, DSG wristbands, Nike stock numbers, and so much more. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you guys up to date every step of the way. Starting off, who hit the Jordan 4 Military Blue shock drop? Personally, for me, I was pending for literally 20 minutes, and then I finally took the L, and I went back in for another size and actually hit. So on Leos, always remember this. If your size does sell out, go for another one because you may actually hit when you re-enter. Let me know down below what size you actually grabbed because this was not an easy one, even with the stock numbers that everybody was talking about. Now, if you missed on this shock drop, do not worry because on May 4th, they have loaded the new drop time. Yes, this is load up on sneakers as a Leo, so once again, make sure you go back in for a size if it does sell out, but as always, we do not rely on Nike for all our pairs. All these dates I'm about to tell you are much more important, so get your calendars out and mark these dates down. One of the biggest questions I've got today is DSG doing wristbands? Yes, they will be doing wristbands on this because this is a massive GR. If you don't know what a GR is, that means it's a general release, so it goes to a lot of stores. We expect DSG wristbands to go live on April 27th. If you don't know what a DSG wristband is, all you have to do is go in store at this time I just mentioned. It will be early in the morning, typically when they open, and get your name on the list. If your name gets on the list, they're going to ask you for your name, your number, and the size you want. If you're on that list, you got a pair guaranteed. And if you did guarantee this pair, you're going to pick it up on drop day, be there before 12 p.m. EST local time. Now, this time could be different for your store, so when you go fill out this raffle and you get on the list, ask them how long you have to pick up on Saturday, which that's when the drop time is, the official release. Make sure you know because they let go of pairs very, very quickly for leftovers, so you need to be there. Don't fumble the bag on that. Shoe Palace is another one where you can go and put in that footwork. If you have multiple Shoe Palaces in your area, enter all of these on Tuesday, April 30th. You'll be doing the exact same thing. You'll be putting your name, number, and the size you want down on the piece of paper that they have in store. Now at Shoe Palace, this doesn't guarantee you a pair. If you do win, they will send you a call. What's going to happen is they're going to call you. They're going to say, hey, you won, pick these up on drop day, and you're going to go jump around. I know that's how I get, but when you go pick these up, make sure you bring your ID. If you don't have your ID, they won't sell to you. They're strict. That's just how it is. You have to prove it's actually you when going in store. Now, my favorite out of all these drops I'm going to mention, but you have to get prepared for, is JD Sports and Finish Line. Starting off on May 1st at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time will be in-store access, followed by Thursday, May 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time will be the ship to me access. In-store, you have to go pick them up on drop day, ship to me, they ship out to you. Yes, you can use $20 off coupons on both of these. Make sure you know how to do so. Now, the men's pair should cost you 1,500 status points and the GS should be 500 status points. This can always change, so make sure you have plenty of status points within the bank on your JD Sports and Finish Line account. I highly recommend being on the A-list because it increases your chances greatly to get exclusive access. Now, this is one thing that people don't realize. You can get to your 5,000 points. That makes you hit A-list. You can go under that 5,000 points and you'll actually still stay on the A-list. You just got to get past that $500 spend and you're good to go for the year. I've been on the A-list for 4 years straight and it's helped me so much. I hit almost every single release because of this. And yes, you can get both in-store and ship-to-me access on this. And if you hit these exclusive access, come drop day, which is Saturday, because they're going to be dropping online, you can hit that as well. JD Sports is a good place to hit multiple pairs with ease if you know what you're doing. Now, if you take an L on JD Sports and Finish Line for exclusive access, on the drop day for exclusive access pairs that are all reserved, they do leftovers at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll see a line that starts forming up because people know this, but you may still be able to hit these if you do take that L and you're willing to line up 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, mark it down for JD Sports and Finish Line leftovers. So your responsibility right now is to start building those accounts and get to that A-list because you're going to thank me when you actually do this, and throughout the year, you're going to be set for all the big drops we have coming up. Hibbett will also be loading raffles. This typically happens a week prior. I'm not going to give you a date because I don't know the date yet. They jump around a little bit, but get on the Hibbett online raffle. They'll do men's and GS. Typically what they do is in-store. They don't do ship to me that often anymore. I don't know why. That used to be a great option too. Another great thing about Hibbett is you can use your rewards so you get money off and they have an online release. The best part about the online release is if you know what the Hibbett method is, you know you're going to cook and you know you're going to hit a restock. Now with the Hibbett method, this gives you a massive advantage over others that don't know how to run it. If you want to learn how to run this, as you can see, we have full guides set up and kicked. We will leave some links down below and I personally and the team will show you and teach you how to do it. Make sure you've prepared because this is a great way to hit multiple pairs on Hibbett and help you get your pair for retail. The best part is you can use this over and over again, so don't sleep and start learning and apply what we have to tell you. Now, Stipes will definitely have pairs of these. They may end up doing a raffle on their app or they may do first come, first serve. We've seen them do both. Along with this, there will be an online release too. Online has been really, really good for manual users. You just have to wait through that long queue they always have. So if you're willing to wait online, you can hit. If you want to do first come, first serve, you can check. Like I said, I'll keep you guys up to date because that can always change. Hopefully they do a raffle so it's easier and so it's not so crazy because of how big this drop really is. Best part about Snipes is even if they do a raffle, there's going to be leftover pairs, so keep looping those Snipe stores. And of course, Foot Locker will have pairs of these. Raffles are going to open up. Use all your head starts. It will help you greatly. Typically on Foot Locker, they're going to do leftovers the day after. If you take an L on the raffle, you can go try to check those out in store. Not always does this happen. Sometimes they get backdoored. Sometimes the day of. It just depends your local Foot Locker area. You need to be checking in. You need to be asking employees, asking local resellers around you. They may not tell you, but it's worth a shot trying to figure that information out. Now on to sneakers. Like I said earlier, this is going to be on May 4th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This load is a Leo release, so if you do take an L, you need to enter for another size. There could be a few things that they're going to do though. We've already got the shock drop. We expect to see exclusive access here soon, maybe a sneakers pass, and then the official release. Sneakers pass hasn't been happening that often recently. Just know that when going into it. I don't expect a sneakers pass, but like I said, things can change. I wouldn't be surprised if they do first come, first serve at their Nike stores. That happened with the Bread 4s, and if you had access to Nike in-store stock checkers, it gave you another huge advantage. Kicked was absolutely crushing it because we were able to utilize those Nike in-store monitors. If you know where it's at and you have the information, you will obviously succeed and do better than those that don't have this information. Now, stock numbers on sneakers. As you do know, if you had access to stock numbers, 1.2 million pairs actually loaded for the shock drop. No, not all pairs were released. We knew this. Only a fraction of those actually released to the public, but be expecting a lot of pairs to be out there. So you shouldn't have an issue grabbing these as long as you apply what I'm telling you. Now, as we know, the Military Blue 4s are a massive GR. They're literally going to be at every store you could possibly think of. So if you didn't hit a pair, you didn't try. Do not be lazy on this release. Don't have a repeat of the Bread 4s. I saw a lot of people just sit back, relax. Oh, there's so many pairs. I can buy them without a doubt. I'm not even worried about it. And then they took L's on Bread 4s. Don't be that person. Listen to what I'm telling you. Apply what I'm saying. My goal is to get as many people as possible retail pairs of these. Yes, I do resell shoes, but I try my best to make sure people that watch me don't have to pay the resale price. As always on this channel, I will keep you guys updated what's going on. I'll be live streaming it so you won't be left behind. And if any crazy drops do end up happening or a new release method, we'll send you a text message. And one of the best methods to grab these, local boutiques, both online and in person. So there's going to be places like Alma Manier, APB, Social Status, all those raffles you guys enter over and over again. Yes, they will have raffles and your local stores. If you're in Indianapolis, which is where I'm at, Corporate Gotham and Hangtime Indy are two of the local boutiques that people always go to. They have been doing first come, first serve to make the community happy. So if you're willing to line up first come, first serve, be checking your local boutiques. Just go search on Google, look for some of your local boutique stores. Make sure it's not a chain retailer, aka Finish Line, Foot Locker, any of those. Ask around your cities. Make sure you know where your local boutiques are. These are hidden gems and it's some of the best ways you can grab for retail. With all that being said, if you have any more questions or if I didn't cover it well enough, let me know down in the comments. I'm going to answer as many questions as I possibly can. That's why I'm letting this video go live early. We're a few weeks out from May 4th, but I want to make sure you guys are locked in. Like I said earlier, my goal is to get as many people a pair of these without having to pay a crazy price tag on the aftermarket. But guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you really want one-on-one support, you want to talk with me personally, you want to get everything locked in, whether you want a bigger collection, more money, whatever it may be, we got you covered within Kick. There's going to be some links down below. This is the month to try us out. If you've been on the fence, now is the time because this month is going to be crazy. We have so much planned. The next couple of weeks are going to be stacked, so make sure you're not missing out because it's very important that you grab these for retail and you don't pay that resale price. Once again, guys, thank you so much for being here. This is the best community around. If you haven't already, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 50,000 subs, and I know at this rate, we're going to be there very, very soon. And that's it for today's video. I hope you have a great day, and I'm out of here. Peace.